I'm doing this video looking like a hot mess. I've seen many videos where people look really pretty doing it, but see, I don't feel good. I wanted to touch on a few things. One, I've watched a lot of videos on YouTube regarding in vitro and kind of been wanting to do this for a few years. Didn't have the money to do it and finally do. And I found a doctor out of Matamoros, Mexico that is helping us, and I just went for my first appointment on yesterday, and I was upset because I'd started my period beforehand, and I thought, man, I should have started after, or wanted to start after I saw the doctor, but it kind of worked out because I was on day 2 of my period, and apparently on day 2 is when they want you to go in 2 or 3, and you can start your cycle then. And because I'd already had a lot of testing done in Houston, I knew my only option was in vitro. A little bit of background on that is I'm 38 years old. I have 2 children, 20 and 15, and when I had my 15-year-old, I was 22, and I decided I didn't want to experience that again. And if you hear that, that's my pigeon. I had a really bad experience. Obviously, I'm divorced from that husband, and now I'm remarried, and we just want another baby. So, we decided to go, we moved from Houston to Harlingen now, just to be closer to get my treatments. We thought it would take longer. It doesn't take very long. So I went, I had an ultrasound of my uterus, ovaries, everything looks good. I had blood work for hormone levels, and I picked up a medication, and this medication is to be injected in my stomach for once a day, and since it was given at 11 a.m. I take it once a day at 11 a.m. I've been traveling back and forth between Houston for the last 3 weeks because my dad had a lung transplant and was in a medically induced coma for probably 2 weeks, and so I was there 2 weeks. I had to cancel my first appointment, and then I came back for 3 days and saw my kids, and then I had to go back. And either way, long story short, my first appointment was now, and from what I understand, it'll be pretty quickly. Actually, I think within the month we should be pregnant. I just wanted to share this because if anybody's kind of experiencing the same thing, a little bit of insight. I was able to start everything. I'm on my shots now. Today is, what is today? April 8th. It's a Saturday. I'm on my period, so I'm already tired. I don't know if I'm tired from going to Houston, but I'm extremely tired from maybe the shot too, because I was looking it up, and one of the side effects is fatigue, and I definitely have fatigue. I look like crap. This video isn't intended for me to look pretty. It's intended for information. If you have any questions, the physician I'm seeing, I hear, is one of the best right across the border from Brownsville, Texas, and Matamoros, Mexico. I actually drove my car across the border. I actually Googled this doctor's how I found him. Lots of good response, lots of good results. Several didn't get a good result, but I think you can't win them all, as everything, and it is what it is. I'm actually very hopeful and thinking we'll be maybe having results here soon, from what I understand, maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Anyhow, I'll try to list the medication below. I only got 1 shot while I was there, and I have to give 1 shot once a day for the next 4 days, and I go back to the doctor, and what is it, on Tuesday I'll go back to the doctor, and hopefully find out what the next step is. I know my husband's out of town. He works out of town a lot. And he should be hopefully home within the week and a half. Not this weekend, but next weekend. Doctor's open on Saturday, so we can take in a sample. And that'll be frozen for when my eggs are retrieved, as I understand it right now. The cost, touching on that, for my first visit, just kind of worked out. For my first visit, it cost me about $398. That included the ultrasound, the blood work, the consult with the physician, medications for the first 4 days of the cycle, and it actually waived the consultation fee since I was on my period, so I didn't have to pay for that fee. What I understand is best is to pay in pesos, so you kind of exchange before you cross the border to get more money for your dollar here. They charge in dollars there, and they'll tell you that, and it's a little bit higher what they're charging you. Like, they say $80, but when you convert the price in pesos to dollars, it's like 60 bucks. So, you know, you save every little bit. So either way, I think the initial visit is $80 or blah 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 pesos. I don't know what it is exactly. And either way, I was able to drive across the border. I don't have a passport, so I just took my birth certificate, driver's license, just went straight on to the clinic and came back right after. And yeah, so wanted to make this video. The doctor is a Dr. Garza. I'll put it in the description. I don't remember it. I'm super tired. And what I hear is that he's one of the best doctors in that whole town, you know, in Matamoros, one of the best. So we shall see if I'm pregnant soon. Right now, my only side effect, and again, I don't know if it's because I am on my cycle or because of the medication, I am extremely tired. I hear it in my voice. I'm dragging today. Shots do not hurt. I actually, just right after, you could feel it a little bit, but I haven't gotten any bruising from yesterday's shot. The nurse gave me the shot yesterday, taught me how to do it. I was able to do it today, no problems. It's actually a lot easier than I thought from some of the videos I watched, and it might just be because I don't have problems with my reproductive organs or anything. I decided to have a tubal ligation. I cut, burnt, and everything else, and got remarried a few years back, and now we're wanting to have our baby together. So anyway, this is my video, and it's my first video, and I look like crap. Don't judge me. Y'all have a blessed day, and hopefully I'll try to post my little journey. This is day 2 for us, and many years of talks and many years of doing it and researching. Cost-wise, what I'm anticipating is for my full cycle to be under $5,000. So I'll keep you posted where that ends up. Thank you.